Key individuals who work in the transportation service industry were part of a training on anti-human trafficking to teach them to look for signs of activity around them. It included the participation of over 500 persons across the country. Joshua Munoz, who is the Monitoring and Evaluation Officer for RET International, said it took the form of a train the trainers, who then shared their skills. Taxi and bus drivers were included in the campaign, and a module was used to capture the key areas of concern.
We had to condense the module itself just enough to the 4 elements to give a short presentation between 15 to 30 minutes and to ensure to pass on that information to them so they could understand how trafficking, how the transportation itself is vulnerable to human trafficking and how they themselves, maybe without even their knowledge, they might be assisting in terms of transporting persons from one who might be victims of trafficking from one place to one location to the other.
As a part of the campaign, the University of Belize has signed on to offer an e-course on human trafficking using the module in digital form for anyone who wants to register. It gives insight on what the crime is and how one can help to counter it.
It goes in detail in terms of what is human trafficking and as well how the transportation industry itself. With this partnership we have with the University of Belize, we're going to continue advertising the e-course module so that anyone can register, sign in, and get their certification with this e-course module itself. If you're getting a phone call at 10 o'clock at night and they want the person to transport you from the border or from one part of the district to the next part of the district, that should be a cause of alarm. And so those are the things that we try to bring awareness to them.
Kamesh Kivakula is the U.S. Embassy's political officer in Belize. He is also the grants officer for the Carsey Grants program, which funded this project. He hopes that the campaign will help reduce the incidences of human trafficking in Belize.
This particular project was designed to enhance the capacity of all the stakeholders, especially in the transportation industry, to identify and report suspected cases of human trafficking. The transportation industry plays a significant link in the chain of trafficking, and it's the training that was conducted as part of this project, we hope will play its part in reducing or breaking that chain.
The reality is, however, that many of the persons in the transportation service industry assist in transporting victims of human trafficking because of the nature of their job. RET Country Representative in Belize, Cherise Ferguson, is hopeful that the collaboration of the law enforcement authorities will help to put a dent in that practice.
These persons are not in offices, for their 8 to 5. They are on the move. They work on shift, and so we had to be creative in reaching our target audience. We may not be able to stop it 100%. However, because we know that they are vulnerable to being used, and maybe some of them have been participating in facilitating trafficking, that's why it was important for us to target this population. So they have the information, and the key part of our training that we highlighted was the law, the Anti-Trafficking Prohibition Act, which outlines the offenses and the penalties for those, so that if they're knowledgeable, if they're culpable in participating in this act, they know what the consequences will be.
The campaign was conducted for 21 months. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.